What's up, Elite Warriors? Hope all is well. We are on day number 4 of this Elite Warrior Challenge. I hope you guys are still enjoying. You guys' feedback have been great. Um, just your overall interaction. I love it. All right, we're gonna continue to take it to the next level. Today, you will need a yoga block or a textbook or some kind of, like, if you have a step stool in your house, something that is elevated 1 to 3 inches off the ground. If you don't, no big deal. The exercise I have in mind, still be able to do. It just is better if it's elevated. All right. What we're going to work on today is knee and ankle mobility. All right. So we're getting the lower part of the leg, and it is just as important to have flexibility in the ankles and knees, and more than just as important as anywhere else throughout the body. So we're going to get right into it. All right, we're going to start with some random body movements. Get it moving. So myself, I've started back running this week, and the body tends to still get sore. All right. It's funny because a lot of people think elite athletes, if they stop doing something that it's just easy for them to hop right back into. I'm a walking testimony that that's not the case. Every time I take time off from running and get back into it, the moment I start, I swear I feel like the first couple of days, it feels like the very first time I ever ran. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you've never ran and you ran a mile or 2 miles, the next day, the next couple of days is not pleasant. All right, that's how I feel. All right, every time I get back into it. So no matter how conditioned I am, it's still always difficult. So just saying that to say that regardless if you're an athlete or non-athlete, that never matters. Our bodies get accustomed and adapt and adjust to whatever routine we put it through on a daily basis. So once you get out of a routine, and we take training for example, once you get out of shape, first of all, it doesn't take you a lot of time to get out of shape, is what most people don't understand. But it's a whole lot harder to get back in shape than it ever is to stay in shape. So pick your poison. All right, here we go. We're getting right into it. We're going to start just loosening up our foot mobility, ankle mobility, and we're just going to start with 10 calf raises. All right, we're just going to do them nice and slow, up and down, nothing fast. We're not trying to accomplish anything here, just other than getting some motion through the feet. All right. Typically when I do this, when I'm warming up my ankles and ankle joints, I like to do walking on my toes and walking on my heels. If you guys have ever trained with me, you have witnessed this. Just because in general, whatever things we do, stationary versus active movement is always better. You take running on the treadmill, for example. If you run on the treadmill, yes, it's great and you get a good workout out of it, but it compares even the least to actually getting out on the road and running. So just everything that we do, there's nothing wrong with stationary movements, stationary stretching. It's just better if you can be functional in the process. So now we're going to do standing. We're going to do the same thing. This time you're going to lift your toes up off the ground. So your heels stay planted this time, and you're going to lift your toes up. All right. Try not to, if you need something to balance yourself, that's okay. But try not to rock your body back. All right. We're not looking for body movement. We want to stand still as possible, strict the movement on our upper body, and just lift the toes. All right. It's not going to be a very big motion, and that's okay. We're not looking for that. We're just looking to get some activity going in there before we get going in the workout. All right, here we go, moving right along. We're just gonna do 5 body weight squats. Nothing fancy or anything, just to get some movement in the knees. And 5, good. Shake that out. All right, we're going right into the workout. Packing, pulling no punches. All right, first thing, we're gonna need that platform, that step, yoga block, textbook, whatever you have. You can go grab it. All right, so what we're gonna do on here is a little bit of a lunge and a squat, single leg standing. All right, so we're gonna stand on our left leg first. All right, I want you to be extremely careful. Not that you should fall or lose your balance. If you have bad balance, you can have a chair close to you. If you're higher off the ground than you need to be. All right, but all we're gonna do is we're gonna work on bending on the left leg, but we're gonna do all movements to the right. All right, so how this is gonna work is we're going to just go down, touch the ground here. All right, bending. Then we're gonna go down, touch the ground here. All right, and then for back, we're not gonna go straight back, we're gonna go across. So here, all right, and then back up. So everything is just properly bending the knee. All right, step into the side and then step in behind you. All right, with the one going here, you want to try to keep your knee or your body pointing straight ahead. All right, we don't want to go here because then this defeats the purpose. All right, we want to work on the ligaments and tendons and just mobilization in the knee. So to be able to do so, keep my body straight, twist as far as I can, down and then back up. All right, here we go. We're gonna get 3 in. 1. Whoa. Here we go. We're gonna get 3 in. So starting forward, there. All right. Now this does require a little bit of a balance. All right. But our ankle mobility, that's where our balance comes in. And if you don't have the proper strength in your stabilizers, you won't be able to require good balance. All right. Now you may be going through these motions and think it's not a very good workout, and that's okay. We're not looking for a workout. We're just looking to get some functionality in that knee. And last one. Good. All right, here we go. Switch it to the right. Stand on the right and left leg down to the side. Good. Here we go again. Good. Last time. Good. And rest. Shake it out there if you need. Alright, moving on. Do what we call lateral hops, or also known as skaters. Alright. All it is if you have some spot on the floor, a middle point, I guess you could say, that will be great. If not, no big deal. What we're going to work on is just lateral movement as well as bending the ankle and knee joints. All right. So how this works is, if you guys have ever seen someone skate or experience skating, when you skate, you're pushing off of either foot. all right, landing in this particular motion, all right. So this is where this motion comes from. But here we're going to move lateral, so we're just going to go side to side. And normally this is used for agilities and speed. We're not looking for either of those. We're just looking to get into this motion of bending the knee and bending the ankle. So you don't have to go very far. We're not worried about how far you can jump or anything like that. Just small motions, back and forth. All right, staying right here. All right, now notice I'm not getting out of this bent or athletic position. All right, my knees are constantly in a bending motion. All right. And if you want, you can speed it up and just go here, back and forth, all right? And you don't have to, but if that's your choice. All right, now we're going to do some just halfway squats, all right? What I want you to work on is knee or foot placement. I'm not really worried about. You can be as wide or as narrow as you want, all right? But what we're gonna work on is just the bending of the knees, all right? So just being able to go there, all right? That's all we wanna work on. We're gonna do 10. And I'll just sit back and force that knee bending, all right? And time, good. I'm using a part of a dumbbell, all right? You can use a cone, a pylon, or something of that nature. If you don't have that, you can use a can out of the kitchen, or just something that will be a target place for you. And you want it kind of low to the ground, so we want to work on. If you're able to touch the ground, that's even better. So you just need something that you can use as a target point. So how this works, you're gonna put the cone right in front of you, your target, whatever you're using, all right? You're gonna put it right in front of you, all right? We're gonna stand on our left leg, all right? You want a slight bend in your knees, and we're gonna reach with our right hand. We're only gonna do 3 here, and then we're gonna do 3 to the side. You guys will see what I'm talking about. So first, we're just gonna stand on the leg. And this is slow and controlled. It's not meant to be a fast tempo or fast paced type of ordeal. We want to be slow and controlled. We want to be able to maintain balance. This is where you're building stabilizers, all right? So from here, I'm just going to go down, touch, and then back up, all right? That's all I'm doing. Touch, and back up. Touch, and back up. That's 3. Now I'm going to move it to the left, all right? That was a little bit easier. Now I'm having to reach across my body while maintaining this stance. And the other thing is you want it a good distance away from you, so you have to reach out. The farther it is away and the closer it is to the ground, the better, all right? Here, down. If you need to, you can regain your balance as you come up, but as you're going down, you want to kind of gain that balance. 2 and 3. Good. Now we're going to switch it to the right. Now, obviously, this side is going to be a little bit easier because I don't have to go across my body. All right. 3. Good. All right. Moving it back to the middle. This time I'm going to go from my angle so you guys can see it. Alright, so it's going to be right in front of me. Okay. Move it to the right. We'll reach across our body. 2, 3. Good. And to the left. 3. Good. Nice job. You guys are doing awesome. So all this does is, as I said, we're working on the stabilizers in our ankles to withhold us while we balance on the one leg. And you're also creating, you're increasing your range of functionality. All right, so this is all good things we're doing. The cone or whatever you may have been using. All right, this time I want it to be right beside you. All right, now what we're gonna do is squat to touch. All right, so first we were bending at the hips, just bending over, touching. All right, that's one thing. Now we're going to single leg squat touch. All you're gonna do, go down, touch, back up. All right. We're gonna do 5 on each side. 3, 4, and 5. Good. I'll turn here so you can see it from the side. And 5. Good. All right, we're going to use this last time. Now you're going to do the same thing we did before, reach and touch, but this time you're only going to reach with your foot. All right. So I'm just going to go, I don't have 3 cones or 3 targets set up, but I'm just going to go through 3 points all at once. All right. So this time, as I said, you're going to stand on the left foot and you're just going to balance, reach, touch, back, reach, touch, back, reach, touch, back. All right. So we're going to go 3 times through. I want you to work on balancing every time. Touch, touch, touch. Good. Touch, touch, touch. Good. Last time through. 2, 3. Good. All right. So if you notice, the only way we can get there is we have to bend forward on our left foot. All right. The more you stay back, the harder it is to reach forward. So you have to get to where you're bending that front foot, going in this position. All right. Again, all we're doing is increasing the functionality in our ankle joints. All right. Here we go. Standing on the right side, going through the left. Touch. Touch. And touch. Good. 2, 2, 3. Last one. 3. Good. Need a pad or some type of cushion or whatever the case may be, you can grab it. All right. Here, what we're going to work on is just adding more range of motion into the ankle. All right. What we're going to do here, all you want to do is make sure your foot is planted flat on the ground, flat against the surface. And you just want to use your body force to push yourself forward. All right. Now you want to be able to go as far as you can without your heel coming off the ground. All right. So we're just going to go back and forth. We don't have to hold that there. Each time you just want to try to go a little bit further if you can. Good. We're going to switch over other foot. And time. Nicely done. Good. All right, last one. This one you get to take your shoes off if you don't have shoes on. This one you get to take your shoes off if you have shoes on. If you don't, you're a lucky winner. All right, so we're gonna go back to this mat here. We're gonna go on our knees. All right. First, we're going to stretch our toes. All right. So I want you to be on your toes here. All right. I hope you guys can see that. All we're gonna do is just press our body weight back. All right. And you should start to slightly feel that stretch in the toes. If you need more of a stretch, you're going to place your hands right beside your knees. All right. And you're going to lift your knees up off the ground. And just kind of push your body weight back. All right. And rest. Good. Now, this time you're going to put your feet flat on the ground, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to push your body weight back from here. All right. If you need to, you can just rest here. You can feel a slight stretch right there. If you need more of a stretch, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to place your hands down, lifting your knees up, forcing more mobility in the top of that foot. Good, and time. That is your workout for the day. All right, you guys have been a pleasure as always. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, anything, you guys know where to find me. Don't hesitate to ask. Let me know. All right, give me feedback at all times. I'm always available. All right. Other than that, you guys know the drill. Stay safe, stay fit, stay functional, stay healthy. Always remain elite, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.